All right, so here is a little video on applying the BB Cream Flawless and using the Beachfront bronzer and our Touch pressed powder and our Divine and our primer and a few other ththings. All right, so first I start with the Divine. I just put a little pump, like that much. Apply it all over. And one of the reasons I like this makeup is I have acne. I mean, you can see I've got a lovely one going here. And this makeup covers it, which is really nice because I don't like acne. All right, and then I put the primer, just a little, okay, do you see how much? It's just a little teeny amount. I usually put just a little right there. Put it on my eyelids. It helps the your mineral pigments to stay better on your eyes when you use the primer. It helps all the makeup stay. But the reason I put it on my eyes is it helps with that. It helps it stay on the eyes. So, all right, and then we've got the BB Flawless. Oops, sorry, it's upside down. And I use Bisque. So I just put a couple little dots on my face, and a little on my chin, and then our blending buds. Blend it all around. And I'm gonna get a mirror out because it's kind of hard to see in the phone here if I've got all my areas. All right, looks good. And then I usually take the bottom and just kind of blend that in because I hate having that line that people can see. I don't like it at all. Okay, and then I have the Touch Foundation in Taffeta, and it's the Touch Pressed Powder. I'm sorry, not the Touch Foundation. It's the Touched Pressed Powder. And depending on how much coverage I want, if I want a lot in like some areas, I'll use the sponge, and then if I just want lightly on the other areas. So I usually do the sponge under my eyes. Just kind of pat it. I don't rub it because you don't want to pull that skin under your eyes. It just causes wrinkles. And then I'll kind of, cover my problem areas. And then I'll grab my brush and get just a little on there. And then go all around. And as you can see, it covers pretty darn good. And then I take the Beachfront. It is the Sunset, and I love the bronzer. I really, really, really do. It just kind of adds, just some good color. So I'll put it on there and kind of tap it off on my sink. And put it on my forehead, on my cheeks. And then my sweet friend Nicole asked me about contouring. Honestly, I don't really do a whole lot of contouring. I need to learn that more. The only thing that I know is I had a photo shoot done once. No, I'm not some model. I just did it for fun. And I kind of have a wider nose. And at the time, I don't think I had quite grown into my nose. And so she showed me how take blush, or in this case, I would use the bronzer, and just kind of do it on the sides of your nose because it helps make it look thin, appear thin. So it kind of brings the bridge, like you can see where the bronzer is. So it kind of just brings the nose in. So that's about all the contouring I do. But that is for a later date. I definitely want to learn how to do it more. I just never have. And then just give yourself a little bit more. Instead of blush, use the bronzer. Or if you have blush, just, put it on right here. Kind of gives you a little bit of the higher cheekbones. And then I take this down and do a little bit on my neck. Because if you were to go out and get sunburnt, you would have it on your neck a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to hurry and do my eyes. Check myself in the mirror. I'm going to hurry and do my eyes. And then I will show you the mascara. So I'll just do a quick little demonstration on the eyes. So I just spritzed this with the rose water, the refreshed rose water, which I am absolutely in love with. As my sister said when I put it on her face, oh wow, it's like happiness. It's like pure happiness on the face. So this is Curious, and I just put that kind of on the inner lid here. With this awesome duo brush. It has the blush brush and then this liner brush, and that's how I do my eyebrows. I don't use a pencil for my eyebrows. For me, I don't like the coverage that it gives me. And I feel like anytime I do it, I get the lines of the brush, and so you can see the lines of the brush, and I don't like that. So I use the mineral pigments, and I'll show you how to do that. It looks really, really good. So now I'm using Confident, and that will just go right here. And again, I sprayed my brush with the rose water. Just kind of makes the colors pop when you use the rose water. You can use it without, and it's just more of a subtle color, but if you use it with, it just makes the color, the pigment that you're using, pop a little bit more. It smells good too. Okay, and don't worry, I'm gonna blend that in a little bit. And then I have my little blending brush here, the deluxe brush, and I'll just kind of take that and blend that in a little bit there. And the nice thing about the pigments is if you get a little bit on your eye, you know, if it's a little too heavy, you just blend it off. Just keep rubbing until it's the color and the darkness or the lightness or whatever that you want. There's a lot to do. Okay, and then I am going to take Dignified, which is a green. And I like to just add a little pop. I'll take, you know, whatever color I've got. Lots of highlight colors that I like to use as a highlight. I'm sure they're not called highlight colors, but that's what I call them. So we've got Crushed, and I'll just put that right here in the corner. And that just kind of gives it just a little fun color. And it's pretty. I love green. And then our eyeliner. It is, I know I don't have the proper. So, put it on the bottom. I don't always line the tops, my top eyelids. Just depends on how I'm feeling. So I'm not gonna do that today. Alrighty, so I want to show you the eyes, or the eyebrows really quick. All right, so I just have a little bit of the Infatuated, and I get my brush wet and dip a little bit in there, and then I blend it on my hand. Okay, then I just go in here and put it on my eyebrows. Again, I just think that the coverage that you get is better, but that's just my personal preference. I mean, if the pencil works for you, then do the pencil. But so you can see the difference. You know, I wish that, there, can you kind of see? You can see that that's done and that's not. And we'll do the other eye. All right, so we've got that done. And then sometimes, depending on, again, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, I want to get my brow bone a little bit there and just highlight that a little bit. So I'm going to get just a little bit of Curious, and I'm just going to put it right here. Just a little bit right there. And then let's just blend that in a little bit more. Okay, awesome. All right, so now let's do the mascara, which I love. Oh, and then take your little deluxe brush, your lash combo brush is what I meant, not your deluxe brush. Okay, all right, so we are gonna do the mascara. So this is the new 3D Plus. And this is the gel, and then we've got the transplanting fibers. The transplanting gel. Okay, I really do know what I'm talking about, you guys, seriously. We have the transplanting gel, and then we'll put the fibers on. Okay, so just come here, put your coat of mascara, the transplanting gel mascara. You really don't need a whole lot. And then get your fibers. I like to kind of tap just the extra. Mostly concentrate on the tips first. And then I go back in and get the thickness. And then you'll go back with the transplanting gel. Just kind of wipe the extra off of there. And just do a light coat on your lashes with that. Okay, now I'm going to do something you can't laugh at me. It really, really works. I don't necessarily like to curl my eyelashes because, you know, I don't really think that it's good for them. Our eyelashes, I think, seem to be a little bit more delicate, and I don't necessarily like to crimp them with a curler because I don't think that's good. So what I do is I take my blow dryer and I put it on cold, okay, and I blow, okay. Can you look at the eyelashes? All right, now I'm gonna blow them. Okay, do you see? That curled them. Isn't that not awesome? I love it. It's awesome. So that's one eye. And depending on how thick you want them to look, you can go back and do another coat. I'm gonna just go ahead and go to the other eye and finish this one up. Tap off the extra fibers. And again, just add it to the tips first. And then I go back and add it to the roots and work up. Wipe your extra. Okay, blow dryer time. And instant curled lashes. I love it. And then I just put a little teeny bit on the bottom. I'm not a big fan of a lot of mascara on the bottom, so I just do just barely that you can see. And that is it. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I will answer them. Okay, bye.